Hey guys, welcome back. It's Perry. Welcome back to the channel. All right, I'm featuring my 90-gallon Acro Dominant Bommie. The tank has been going for a little over 3 months now. All the livestock was transferred in from the 60, and I was using the ATI T5 6-bulb unit with two of the SB Reef Bar blues on either side. And I've wanted to try LED for a while, and I've been very skeptical, so I never really pulled the trigger on an SPS tank under LEDs. But I gotta tell you, I just made the switch about a week ago over to the Kessil a500x, and wow, super impressed. As you can see, it's a single unit. It's said to cover a 36 by 36 inch space for SPS. Now, I think that's a bit of a stretch. Obviously, manufacturers can sometimes, beef up the specs a little bit. But given that the Bommie design, I've got 3 inches on either side, and 3 or 4 inches in front and about 4 or 5 inches behind. The footage I need is really only about 20 inches depth by, I'd say, maybe 30 inches. So I figured, okay, let's try that, and let's do the two SB Reef Bars on either side to fill in the shading gaps. And so that's what I did. So let's take a look. Let's see around the side of the tank, and as I go up here, you can see that I've got, believe it or not, just a couple little frag plugs that are giving me about a 25 degree tilt inwards towards the tank, and then the Kessil, obviously is in the center, and so it's pushing down. And the two together, I tell you, I'm already seeing the same usage on alkalinity and calcium that I was moving from the T5 unit. So far I'm really super pleased. The colors are even improving. This piece down here, which is the TSA Bill Murray, was straight green. And if you look close enough, you can start to see some orange hues coming in. So really stoked to see that, because I wasn't, due to the way the T5 fixture was mounted, I wasn't getting enough light in the front of the tank. Plenty in the back, but just not enough in the front. So as you can see, there is some low light stuff down towards the bottom. I've got some chalice. And you can see an acan down there, a real nice chalice, some monopora. You got a nice scroll coral going there, and to the side we've got some pallies and mushrooms and ricordias and such. This is the right side of the tank. I'm getting a little bit of a shadow, so forgive me for that. And you can see the top tier right here is definitely getting enough light. Let me see if I can get, there we go. So you can see it's definitely getting enough light. I think the colors look pretty decent. And then you can see the second part of the Bommie kind of tapers down on the left side just a little bit. So getting a decent amount of par, even to the low lighting corals, is going to be the challenge, regardless of what lighting, without burning the stuff on top. It's just the way it's designed. So so these SB Reef Bars on either side of the tank that I just showed are at 85 watts. The front one is running at about 85-90%. The rear one's running at 75%. So that's giving me a lot of wattage just in those two Reef Bars. And then the Kessil is providing the main power source. So together, I definitely think I'm able to achieve really good lighting results. So that's the the 90-gallon Bommie, and I'm sort of introducing it today, and I'm also here to kind of talk about what's going on with Kessil. Now, the Kessil's only running at 60% in terms of intensity, and I've got it up to 40% color. I started around 25% every day. I kept notching up about 5%, and I'm pretty happy with the 40%, given the two Reef Bars in between, or on either side rather. So the goal is to bump that up probably about another 10 to 15%, somewhere around the 75-80% range would give me more than enough light. And I'm going to do that slowly. I don't want to burn any corals. I'm not taking par measurements. This is all based on observation, guys. I really don't need a par meter to inform me of what my eyes see. And what I'm seeing is great in terms of results and coloration. So again, it's a slow process. I'm not here to, to try to push the envelope. I'm just going to go ahead and keep notching it up about 5% a week, and then just watch and see how the corals behave. But yeah, I'll have more coming on this Bommie, and get into more of the details. Today is just about the introduction of the 90-gallon Bommie and the Kessil light. All right, guys.